friend. Good morning. Welcome to Mindfulness Monday. Today is the fourth of our 5-week series on mindfulness meditation, and today we're going to be exploring mindfulness of thoughts. So we already did mindfulness of breathing, body awareness, emotions, and we are exploring our thoughts today. And unlike popular belief, meditation, the goal is not to empty your mind and stop all thoughts completely. Even though you will have sweet moments like that here and there, it's definitely not the goal. The goal of mindfulness is always to be in the present moment, where you are actually living and where life is simple and uncomplicated. Yes, it can be intense, but meditation gives you this pause where you can choose how you want to choose how you want to respond. So you're out of a reactive mind and more into a state of responding mindfully. So before we get started, I want to introduce myself. I'm Brandy Falcon, owner of Falcon Healing Arts, owner of this page if you're watching on my Facebook page. And I have been a long time yoga teacher and meditation teacher, acupuncturist. This is very much a part of how I live my life. And I am also a doTERRA wellness advocate. And so I'm going to be using In Tune essential oil today, putting it on the soles of my feet, the back of the neck, and this is going to help focus my mind today. And then you can come to sit on a cushion, a blanket that will help elevate your hips and allow your legs to relax out. And then we can rest our hands on our knees or thighs. So we're going to get right into it today. In all my previous videos, we had more instruction, but you can look back on those if you do find that you need more. So we're going to close our eyes here. Before I set the timer and ring the bowl here, we'll take several slow, deep breaths. And you may want to count each breath and see if you can make the inhalation and exhalation the same length. So maybe inhaling for about 4 or 5 seconds. And then exhaling for the same length. And this is called samavriti. Translates as equal fluctuation. Vritti is fluctuation, and it's a way to calm the fluctuations of the mind. So the mind comes down into the body with this steady breathing, slowing the transition of thought to thought. Okay, so we're going to start the timer now. So now we're letting the breath move naturally. shifting our awareness. So you already have the mind looking at the breath, and you were probably already noticing how your body felt as you were breathing. Maybe you were noticing emotion. Now we're doing what might be more challenging, which is the mind watching the mind. So we're tapping into this higher state of consciousness. And notice here now what is present in the mind. So you're allowing thoughts to surface. We're not looking for them, we're just noticing when they arise. And then instead of clinging to them, clinging to creating ideas or planning, or getting caught up in remembering, all of that is happening in the future when we go off like that. And you can just say to yourself, thinking, or even planning, or remembering. So it may be interesting to notice that your mind tends to go in a certain direction. We can send that thought off after it's acknowledged. Maybe even using the visualization of the mind being like a wide open, bright blue sky. And each thought that you're noticing, you place in a cloud and let it drift on. And it is inevitable that we will get caught up in a thought. And you can come back to our other anchors of awareness to bring you back to the present. Notice the breath again. And this can be linked to that thought. How is this thought affecting the breath? How is this thought affecting the body? Is there any emotion linked to this thought? And again, that helps to not only keep you rooted in the present, but to be able to take a slight step back and see clearly what all is happening here. And easier to step back into that higher state of consciousness, where you can let go of that thought and simply be present. We've been sitting in these meditations for 10 minutes total. We have just 3 more minutes here. Wide open, spacious mind. How big is your sky? Once you notice the mind slows down, then we're living more in the spaces between the thoughts. These sweet spots where the mind is clear. Last minute. Where is the mind? Now we'll bring the mind back into the heart. Noticing what you feel. . . Feel the whole volume of the body here. Deeper breaths. Slowly moving your awareness outside again. We'll keep our eyes closed. Notice what you're tasting, what you're smelling, what you're feeling beneath you and around you, the air on the skin. Open up to sound. Taking in your environment. But again, staying present without judging the experience. And then we'll open the eyes finally. We'll bring our hands together at the heart, where we honor the essence within ourselves and within each other. So thank you all very much for joining me. I feel so much better. You may notice the difference in me too. I was a bit scattered trying to get everything ready for this live. And just taking 10 minutes is such a simple but huge endeavor. So I hope that you can continue this practice for at least 10 minutes every day until we meet again next week. So next Monday here on this Facebook page, we'll be doing mindfulness of intention. And I explained in the other videos, I didn't want to take too much time in the beginning, but we are doing this in order of difficulty. So if this was challenging for you, definitely go back to review mindfulness of breathing, body awareness, and emotions. And then work with this, try to work with this week as well, mindfulness of thoughts. And then you'll be better able to do mindfulness of intention. And we'll be getting much deeper with how you can bring this into the world next week with that meditation. So if you like this video, please let me know by actually liking it or giving me a heart or a wow, something positive. You could share this with your friends on your page, and I'll be uploading this to my YouTube channel on Friday. So you could also be watching the videos there too. And there's a lot of other wellness videos that you might enjoy as well. So have a great week, and I hope to connect with you soon.